Well, this interview on ACE today is really special because we got a couple of our own hometown boys who now call Nashville, Tennessee, their hometown. Derek and Travis Cuppins, welcome to ACE, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
We are so proud of you up here. I don't know if any of our listeners know that you are involved in a band called Diamond Hitch in Nashville, and you guys are really cranking it. You're doing everything right. And let's just ask real quick. I don't know which one of you wants to answer this, but how did everybody in the band, there's 5 of you in the band or 6?
There's 5 of us total. It's got me and Derek, and then actually one of the guys who we've met through California who plays bass, Rex Hayes. He's originally from Minnesota. And then we got 2 other guys who are both from Texas who we ended up meeting out here. Actually, kind of a funny story. One we met through Craigslist of all things, and he knew another guy, went and saw a songwriting night that the guy was playing at, and we all kind of just joined together, and it's been going real good ever since. So we all just are real good friends and keep playing music and are just keeping things going.
All right, let me ask you, let's start at the beginning. Now, I had no clue. Now, all I knew of the Cuppins boys were you guys were like terrors on the football field. You were terrors playing baseball here. You know, my son Alexander was on one of your teams, but I had no idea that you guys were musically inclined. How did that all come about?
Well, actually, it mostly came to a head in high school. We played a lot at church, and we had some bands in and out. We played at the graduations, both of them our 8th grade and our high school graduation, and from there just kind of took that to college, played a little bit, and then I studied music business, Derek, in college, and decided that I wanted to give a heck of a go out here in Nashville, and since we had a band out there on the coast, we all came out here.
Now, which one of your parents really pushed the music? Was it Ron or Debbie?
It was actually our mom pushed it more when we were young, getting us into the trumpet and stuff. But both of them have been real backing and supportive of everything we've ever wanted to do in life. And so, I mean, they were both super behind it and pushing us to go forward with music and sports and all kinds of stuff. And I guess both of them were a pretty big influence in going forward with that kind of stuff.
Now, do either of your parents play an instrument?
My mom kind of sings in church a little bit more than my dad does. And not quite sure where the musical side came from. My mom doesn't even know which side would come from or who does it, but somehow we got that in there.
Now, you guys are going the country route. Has that always been a favorite of yours as opposed to blues or any other kind of music?
Still listen to a little bit of everything and stuff. I mean, you can always appreciate, good music and good artists in any genre. We went with country, just more so just being from a small town and doing those things that everything country music is about. And then, of course, when we got into doing ranching and taxation up there, MLPO that we worked for a lot, just being around horses, getting into horseshoeing and horse training and everything like that that's real Western. Of course, country music just definitely felt like the place to be. So that's kind of why we decided to go with country music.
Now, do you two ever fight about the music? Or do you guys, you're brothers, you're twins. Did you guys ever fight about anything growing up? I mean, you always seem to get along when I always saw you. Now, how is it now? How is it different now? How does it work when you guys are writing a song?
We get along pretty well. We're friends and brothers. We don't bicker a whole lot. If there's a problem, we'll talk it out. But other than that, we don't try to cause a big fight or a division anywhere along the lines that way. But as far as songwriting goes, I do a lot more of it beforehand. Travis actually getting into it and helping out a lot more and finding an interest and a liking to doing songwriting. We bounce ideas off each other. Actually, all 5 guys in the group will bounce ideas off each other and trying to get everybody involved with the songs and put out our kind of music as opposed to the typical songwriters in Nashville using their kind of music. We want to put out ours. So it's just a big brainstorming, and the songs just come out of it.
Well, the money is in the publishing, Oh,
yeah. we're hoping that'll be there.
Absolutely. So what was it like when your band first, first of all, who created the name Diamond Hitch, and where'd that come from?
It actually came from when we first moved out here. We were under a different band name. It was just it was the Mossy Oak Band, and we played one time or 2 times at Grumpy's in Mammoth, a little bit with it, and on the Central Coast of California. And when we moved out here, we decided that we should probably change that. It just wasn't a super strong name. It wasn't real definitive. So we decided to go back and look at our past and see stuff that explained about us, who we were. And what we came up with Diamond Hitch was from packing mules. It's one of the knots that you use to tie the loads and secure them a little better on top of the mules, just to keep it short. And so we decided that it had a good ring to it, but it also explained back to our past of being from California and packing mules and doing all that stuff. And so we just thought it fit perfectly, and it has a good ring to it, and everyone seems to really like it out here. And everywhere else we go, so we're sticking with it.
I think it's a great name. Where was the first place that the band Diamond Hitch played in Nashville?
That is actually a pretty good question. I'm trying to remember when we changed names. We actually played out here at Tootsie's, the world-famous Tootsie's, when we first got out here. And I believe that was probably the first show that we had Diamond Hitch around for. It was a lot of fun, but we still only had our three-piece, so the all five of us got together. I think there was a place called Dolan's out here that all five of us played together. Ever since then, been rocking Broadway, been rocking in and out of Nashville, and it's been a lot of fun down to Texas.
Now, you guys are playing like in downtown Nashville, the Cadillac Ranch?
It's actually, they changed their name just recently. Funny thing, they sold off the franchise, but they kept the Nashville location, so it's now called Tequila Cowboy. But it was originally called Cadillac Ranch. And we actually got in there, just kind of going in there and getting to know the bar manager and the music booker and sound guys and all that stuff. And they finally told us they'd give us a shot on a Wednesday night. And so we went in there and we did sort of an audition night, and everyone liked us so much, and they did too, that they actually asked us back the very next night and have had us playing there ever since. We play there at least a couple times a month at least. Actually, in the upcoming CMA Fest that's going on downtown, we'll be playing there at least once a day during CMA Fest, if not more, and just keeping going big stuff downtown during that, so it's going to be real exciting, and we really like playing there. They enjoy us, we enjoy them. It's a great venue, so that's where we've been playing a bunch downtown.
Now, for those listeners who don't know the CMA Fest, it's a Country Music Award Festival, right? Before the award show?
Yeah, and it's got a lot of the big artists, big name artists will be playing in the actual arena there down in downtown, Titan Stadium, and they set that all up for a lot of the big names, but the whole downtown goes crazy. They shut down Broadway. All it is booths and music and people everywhere, and it's just crazy.
Now, y'all have a CD that came out that I have. I'm going to play a little bit in a second here. Now, you're recording a new album. Is that correct?
Yeah, we actually just signed up with management, or the management company out here in Nashville, and they've been doing a lot of big things for us and helping us move our career forward. And they wanted us to get back in the studio and get a fully done-up album with a big-name producer and have it out here for everybody to have and try to get it out. I mean, there's been some label talk and trying to get it out to labels, and so this next CD hopefully have a lot more boom to it. The first CD was great, and some of those songs will probably still be on the next CD, but we want to take this next one to the next level and really put it out there and be competitive in today's market, and so all our fans can get it.
Well, I think Travis and Derek and the whole Diamond Hitch band, I think it's going to be probably within the next couple of years that the Country Music Awards Best New Artist is going to be Diamond Hitch.
We're hoping so. We're pushing for it.
Well, yeah, you can feel it in the air. There's just some things that you know are going to happen, and I really feel that you guys have something special, and you two have always been special. You come from a great background here in the Eastern Sierra, and I know that everybody is pulling for you to get on that TV and become as famous as whoever your favorite country stars are. Who are your favorite country stars?
We like Eric Church and Luke Bryan. We also like the old guys, Merle Haggard and Johnny Cash. We like a little bit of everything, so it's been fun trying to figure out and find new people to listen to. And like I said, I really like Eric Church, and he's been an influence on me. I don't know if Trash feels that same way or not, but
I can never tell who's talking.
Yeah, well, the twin thing.
So we look forward to, would be really cool is if sometime Diamond Hitch was able to come and play at Mule Days in the big stadium.
We're looking to do it as we keep growing our fan base and getting a little more national spread and press and stuff out, hopefully within the next coming year, 6 months or so, that we can start to really push a lot of the bigger venues, festivals, fairs, things like that, and see if we can't get into Mule Days. That would be awesome to come home and play for everyone out there and bring what we've learned from Nashville and everywhere that we've been to just come home and play a show for everybody would be awesome. It'd be real special to be part of that.
And, of course, Derek and Travis Cuppins, we're going to have you live in the studio once you come back here with your band. We have room for all five of you here at KMMT.
Awesome. Keep the seats warm for us. We'll be there soon.
We'll do that. All right, you guys. It's so amazing to talk to you, and I'm so glad that my husband and I got to see you when we were in Nashville last November, and when we're out there again, we're going to definitely look you up.
Absolutely. Always more than welcome, and want to keep you guys all in the loop, especially everybody in Mammoth in our hometown, and hope for the big things and keep you all involved with us.
All right, anybody you want to say hi to?
Just like to say hi to our parents, all of our family and friends, and everyone in Mammoth and up in the Eastern Sierras that is out there and has always helped support us and loved us, and we love you guys and just appreciate the support and keep on following Diamond Hitch, and hopefully big things will be coming.
They certainly will. All right, Derek and Travis Cuppins with the band Diamond Hitch, and we're so proud of them and can't wait to see them as Best New Artists on the Country Music Awards. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.